Hello, everyone, and welcome. Good to see you today in our live meeting. This is the third for AI. For student collaboration, whether you're watching this video on YouTube or whether you're right here or wherever you happen to be, it's wonderful to have you with us. If you could add in the chat box where you're coming from so we get an idea of what countries we're actually in virtually. So that would be great. From what I can see, we've got Europe and maybe another area. All right, so we're going to get started. Let me check the chat box. And Egypt. Okay, so we've got the Middle East and Europe, and maybe others will join us very soon. So use the chat box to communicate, to ask questions, to take notes. You can take the chat box with you when you go to add links. That would be great. If you haven't joined this 4-week free online course, you're welcome to join. I don't think it's too late. In week 3, it's going to be quite easy. There was a lot of work in week 2 and week 1. So in week 3, you'll get a chance to relax a bit. The activities are amazing. So here we go. We're going to discuss videos, and who doesn't like to create videos? A little bit about me there. Nothing much has changed except for the fact that I still teach immersive, augmented, and virtual, as well as mixed realities at a university at a distance on a Moodle platform. And the university is an international university based in Greece. This is my classroom. I always say this because it's true. That's what my classes looked like when I was teaching both high school and junior high. This is probably more of a junior high classroom where students stand up in front of the classroom. It's one team giving the pros and cons of their chosen topic. And of course, there's always a choice. And they do various things in front of the class. They present by speaking. They usually create videos to go along with it. They have polls. And sometimes they also have artwork, decorations. They have plays, and they also dance and sing. So it's up to them how they present. But the idea, of course, is to give pros and cons from the same group. So the competition is not that aggressive. So they're not really fighting. They're just providing information from their research. So in week 3, that is actually the final part of the debate. First, there's research, and then we get to this after they collaborate. That's actually the first thing they do. And then they present. And if we're doing this both face-to-face and online, these could be virtual, because the idea is to be able to create AI-generated video presentations. And notice what tools I have been using very successfully, and I'm talking about the free versions. Now, some of these tools have more than video presentations. Some of them also have features such as translations, image generators, and other amazing features. So you'll have to check them out for free. The ones that are not free, of course, have other features that you might be interested in, but we're looking at the free. So the first one, by alphabetical order, so no favorites here. The first one is Canva AI video. I mentioned it last week. I also shared a link with you, so you can join my Pro Education account for free and be able to get all the pro features. So notice here, the link is there. The presentation is available in the course at the beginning of week 3. And for those of you who are not in the course, if one of the attendees could share the link to the course, so that they can join and perhaps share the link of the presentation. It's a Google Drive. And then there's DID. Many of you are now familiar with DID because you introduced yourselves using DID. It's one of my favorites. It also has a translation feature and it's free. They've got a lot of languages, so you're able to also have this in different languages if you're not teaching English or if your students prefer to translate from one language to the next. The next one here you can see is Canva. This is what it looks like. Now, some of these front pages are amazing. And I think that there's a lot of competition right now, which is a good thing for teachers because they're out to get customers, paying or free, at least free for the time being. And this is what it looks like. The ones that I've shared with you have text to video so that you can add the text or the script and then get the video. In some cases, you don't have to add a script. You just add the topic and the AI video generator will do that for you. So for example, I wrote in all of them the following. I didn't write the word create. I just wrote 3 pros, 3 cons of TikTok. That's all. And it gave me amazing results. And I shared that with you in week 3. So that's Canva, also completely free. And then there's DID. This is what it looks like. Now, DID is not free. And apparently it's quite expensive as well. It's not for everyone, but you can get credits. So you may not be able to do a lot every week, but they give you, I think, about 50 credits each time. I don't know if it's for a month or for how long exactly, because I do have the pro. However, you can get different email accounts. Just create, I'm sure we all have lots of email accounts. Just create another one with another email and you'll be able to use it. And notice again, there is the script on the left. You choose an avatar and the avatar, you can also choose a background and then the avatar speaks for you. But you need to add the script. So the script is not AI generated. That's something. And then there's Flicky and HeyGen. Now you're also familiar with HeyGen because I required you to choose that. And one of them for the introduction. HeyGen is very, very popular among teachers and students. It's quite easy to use. And notice again, it's got different sizes for the videos so that you can have YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and TikTok. And these are various sizes. It's quite nice to work with. And HeyGen also creates wonderful. And again, they're competing. So they're coming up with new features as we speak because the competition is going strong. So there's Flicky. All you need to do is what would you like to create? And then it'll convert whatever you add. And again, what I added was 3 pros, 3 cons for TikTok. That's all. And I got lots of great ideas. And then this is HeyGen. And notice you can also get a video generated from a PDF file. And you can also translate the video. And then there's the popular, which is full video creation, where you add your script and you can edit, and it produces the video with avatars. And of course, you'll choose the free unless you want to pay. Now, in video is quite nice. One of the participants who's here, I don't know if I'm supposed to mention your name, but you can add that in the chat, created an amazing in video. She generated, I don't know if you generated, actually the AI generated. You created because you were involved in this creation of video. And then there's Render Force. Now it's a long name, but I think it's one of the best. All right, so try it out. With that, I also added 3 pros and 3 cons for TikTok. And this is what InVideo looks like. Now, it actually has very colorful, and they have moving animations on their front pages, which is very, very attractive. And then this is Render Forest. I'm not sure if the name captures how wonderful it is, but it is. It's absolutely amazing. And it generates the AI video for you by using text. Have you heard of any of these? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to go through quite a few, but of course you choose one, but you may want to choose others as well, not just one. You may want to choose more than one. So let me know in the chat if you've used any of these. Thank you for adding that, Melinda, for adding the link to the course as well as that. That's really wonderful. Thank you so much for doing that. Right. No one except for one person who used InVideo. You've heard of Canva and DID. Okay. You do not. These are amazing. It's really worthwhile, in my opinion, because I used all of them. They are absolutely amazing. I would try them all just to try them out and then choose which one you like. It doesn't take time. It's a matter of a few seconds for the AI tool to generate your video. What takes long sometimes is for the video to come out, but actually your work is done in a matter of seconds. So it's truly amazing. So yes, I would suggest you try them out. And then there's Vid. Now, Vid has been around for a while, but it's improving as we speak. They always come up with something amazing. But we're talking about text to video, but they also provide translations for free and other wonderful things. As I said, I didn't write anything. I just wrote 3 pros and 3 cons for TikTok, and I got amazing videos. And this is Synthesia. I used to recommend it in the past for introductions, like I do DID. I also used to recommend Veet. I didn't like them last year, but they're changing. So what didn't seem to work last year, or they didn't have great features, now they have them. And these are all completely free. Now with Synthesia, you can also translate. You can have voiceovers in 140 languages. And this is Veed text to video. And they changed the front page. It is so beautiful now. You may find that some of these are hard, well, not hard, but they're full of different features, and it's kind of hard to, hard on the eyes to navigate. But I think they're improving them all the time. So here you can add whatever you want, a prompt, and then you'll get an avatar, voiceovers, and so on. So that's Veed. Veed also has other features like a screen sharing, just like Canva has. Now, VidNoz has changed quite a bit. Anyone hear of VidNoz? No, because I believe it's popular in some parts of the world. No? Okay. It's also free, of course, and here it's text to video. Very, very easy to do. And we're talking about presenting the debate topics with a for and against, or pros and cons. Now, this is a feature. It's new to VidNoz, and that's the translation. If you go into this page, it is beautiful. Everything is animated, and the colors are lovely. Now, what you get here, oops, sorry, I moved it. what you get here again is you input the text for your video and magic happens. Now, what's nice about Vidnoz is that you can get background music for free. So you're getting music as well. Many of these are coming up with music too, because as I said, the competition is huge. So whatever one company does, the other company, and there are so many of them. And this is the feature that I shared today with one of the participants who's here with us. You can say hi. And that is translation. I took the video. It was a YouTube video because what you're going to do is you're going to download the videos and upload them to YouTube. Some of these tools also allow you to directly convert your video and upload it to YouTube, which is kind of nice of them. But what I did was I pasted the link. You can also upload videos or through a URL, such as a YouTube URL, and then I changed the language. Now you have to add the original language first or it won't do it. So the original language was English, and I changed the language, the output, to Polish. And I hope that the Polish was good, because I can't tell whether the translation was accurate or not. And I'm going to play this for you. All right. So here goes. Here's the English version.
Get ready to walk and roll with poles. Nordic walking, it's like hiking's cooler cousin. First off, the pros, it's a full body workout. You burn more calories, improve posture, and it's easy on the joints. Plus, you look like you're ready to summit Everest, even if you're just hitting the park. But hold up, there are a few cons. There's a learning curve, and those poles, not cheap. And let's be real, you might get some funny looks. But if you're game for a new fitness adventure, Nordic walking could be your jam. So, grab those poles and get moving.
All right. Okay, so let me just see if I can. Right. So that was English, and here is the Polish.
Przygotuj się do chodzenia i turlania się z kikami. Nordic Walking to jak fajniejszy kuzyn pieszych wędrówek. Po pierwsze, profesjonaliści, jest to trening całego ciała. Spalasz więcej kalorii, poprawiasz postawę i nie obciążasz stawów. Plus, wyglądasz jakbyś był gotowy, aby zdobyć szczyt Everestu, nawet jeśli dopiero wybierasz się do parku. Ale poczekaj. Jest kilka wad. Jest krzywa uczenia się, a te kiki nie są tanie. I bądźmy szczerzy, możesz dostać zabawne spojrzenia, ale jeśli masz ochotę na nową przygodę fitness, Nordic Walking może być twoim dżemem. Więc chwyć te kiki i ruszaj się.
Notice the captions were also there. So I hope the Polish, from what I gather, was okay. I think it's absolutely amazing. And these are the kind of things that I think would be a hit with language learners specifically, but with anyone, if there's another language in the family, it's a great way to share what you do with your family members who may not know English as well, maybe grandparents, uncles, and so on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to be able to unmute yourself. But let me just see if I can get that going here or not, or whether I need to, let's see. Hold on. Okay, now you can unmute yourself, I believe. Please try and let me know if you can unmute by just saying hi. Love to hear your voice.
Hi.
Great, so it works. Hi there. All right. So,
Hi.
hi there.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good
or
morning.
afternoon or evening, wherever you might be.
I wonder if that was someone with the letter M. Is that correct?
Yeah. Melinda.
Good guess. All right. So thank you Thank you, everyone. All right. So here we are. Next. Okay. So we've looked at video, AI generated videos for our final debate presentations. And now we're going to take a look at what's next. Well, what do you do with a video? What do you want your students to do with videos? You know, they're going to present, but we want everyone to be involved. So just standing out there and showing the videos and talking is not enough. The participants, those who are listening, need to do something as well. And what better way than to have interactive videos? And this is a chance for everyone to get involved with the information and add their input. And of course, this can be a requirement for the students. There is an amazing site that is completely free, and it's been free for quite a while, and that's Video Ant. Anyone hear of it? Video Ant. Let me know, yes, no. I don't have to look at the chat. You can actually give me a voice. All right. What you do is you simply paste the link of your YouTube video. Now, the YouTube video can be unlisted or public. You don't have to, but if you make it private, it won't work. So it has to be either unlisted, which means that people will not find it, or it can be public, which means that it'll be published on YouTube and YouTube will be sharing it as well. So if you want it to be private, make it unlisted. You just paste it, and by going into Plus. You need to get an account on Video Ant. And this is what I did. There's one of the videos that I created. I think it's with NVideo. TikTok pros and cons. That's the first step. You paste the link of the YouTube video, and then you simply do the following. And they've got 2 video tutorials that are very good. In order to add your comments or annotations, which is for listening, of course, to make sure that you are listening, is to start the video icon. You click on it, and then a window pops up and you're able to start writing. This is the window that pops up. You will see embed and export and share. There's the title, TikTok pros and cons. Make sure that you set the settings to annotate so that it's public for anyone and not write, because that's not enough. It needs to be annotate. So this is what it will look like, annotate. And then there's the link. It's really, really well organized. It's an amazing tool, completely free, by a university in the United States. I think it's the University of Colorado. I'm not sure. I'll have to check on it. And then you can also add users by adding their emails. That's possible if you don't want to make it public, but only for your students. So that's another option. Yeah, the University of Minnesota. Big mistake. Sorry. There are 2 ways of logging in, either by Google, or you can log in as a guest. If you want to, and you will have to annotate and add comments to each other's videos on Video Ant, you don't have to log in and create an account. You just have to log in as a guest. But the funny thing is, in order to log in as a guest or sign in as a guest, you have to add an email and then accept the Video Ant terms and conditions. And then you'll be able to annotate or add comments or questions, anything. So let me just ask you if there are any questions up to now. You can voice them, and then we'll go on to the tasks. As I said, there's not that much, only 2 tasks to actually do, and the rest is just viewing. So any questions or comments?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please, always. Yes. Is
Sorry,
that Caroline?
I'm fascinated by all of this.
Caroline,
actually.
hello.
Yeah, it's me. Hi, dear. I'm absolutely entranced by it all and the potential for it. As you know, I'm doing the instructional design in this period, and there's a connection with AI. It's more for the business world, for marketing and so on and so forth. But I was thinking, and this is the reason I turned up today, I was really curious to know maybe to insert a lot of these tools as activities for the students as a way of getting them to actually use AI, but also to help collaboration, because I thought I can think of things they could do as pair projects or group projects. My question is though, in all the video generating apps that you presented at the start, what are the time limits for each one, more or less? Are they
Yeah,
limitless? Are they a couple of minutes?
yeah. For the free versions, generally it goes up. It's from, I think, 60 to maybe, yeah, I think it's about 60 minutes, but you have credits for 3 minutes. I think it's 3 minutes a day, depending on the company,
Okay.
on the tool, but I think that it's not longer than maybe a minute. But that's how videos are these days.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, the TikToks and all. They're not too long. I don't know how long. Anna, how long was your video? I think it must have been longer than a
It's
minute.
about 1 minute.
Is it 1 minute? But there's so much there. Think about it, Caroline. You saw
But
Anna's.
I think it's enough,
Yeah,
what I can say, and especially young people, they need very short something if you would like to involve them. So it's okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. You know, it used to be 5 minutes, videos of 5 minutes, but they don't really listen. I mean, I have a YouTube channel and, you know, people don't go unless they're, you know, educators. They don't go beyond a minute or maybe 2, 3 minutes at the most, but hardly anyone goes beyond that because, you know, you kind of get the idea. There are also so many summaries of videos these days that are completely free, like Summary Box that I started using.
Mm.
So you can get they're on Chrome, and they're next to your video. You just have to click on them and they summarize the video. So there's no need to really, so they're not going to watch beyond a couple of minutes, you know.
No, I appreciate that, Nelly. I was thinking, I was actually sort of flipping it. I thought, because they'll have lecturers doing long videos of even an hour, proper full
Mhm.
lecture. But I was thinking, well, it's a university course, there's no escaping that. But I thought to make it fun for them,
Yeah.
some of the assignments that they do could be, because it's like marketing and business, it's university, but it's this faculty. They might be able to do things like fake product present, fake
Yeah,
product.
exactly. And you don't want it to be 5 minutes.
No, 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 no. Especially if you've got a big class,
Yeah.
you want them to showcase them and everyone to look at a lot of them. So it still works for me fine. That's
Yeah,
just
and what's nice here is they can use this, which is completely free by the University of Minnesota, and then they can relate, because if it's only 60 minutes, it's not that, you know, relate to the different points or the product, you know, what do you think about the product? You can ask questions on
yeah,
that. So I
yeah,
think a combination of short videos and then getting everyone to interact with the videos for free.
yes,
Of
yeah,
course, there's Anodo, which is costs money if you know if your university or if the organization is willing to pay for it. I mean, then there's Anodo and there are others
yeah,
that go with YouTube, sorry, with Moodle and
yeah.
with Canvas as well. So
Yeah, I
that's
might be pushing for that just between you and me, because I think they do have a bit of a budget. And if I don't get
okay. So if they
an ask
then
for a
in that
bunch of
case,
things,
this is the
yeah,
best. I think the best
hmm,
option for them
yeah,
to find something that's free. Yeah, definitely.
hmm,
Right. So I hope
yeah,
if you have another question, feel free to just grab the mic and ask. So these are the tasks for week 3. And if you haven't started, you're welcome to join us and try these out. And then if you like it, maybe you'll go back to week 2 and 1 and then complete the course. Who knows? There's not that much in week 3. As I said, first of all, you're already here, so you've done the first part. And then you'll create free accounts on the tools that I've shared. They also appear in the course, and then choose one and add your text, as I mentioned, for the pros and cons. and then share the video in the discussion forum, download the videos to your computer so that you can upload it to YouTube. Now, because it's a small, it's not a large file, it won't take a lot of room and it's just a little bit of time, and then you upload it to YouTube, and then you just delete it and then keep it on YouTube, and then create an account on Videoland, and then use the creative interactive feature of Videoland. So actually there are two do activities, and the rest is watch. I don't know if there's another one. Sorry about that. There is one more. There are 3 activities. Okay. So one is to generate videos using script, and you've got your script. You're not going to do what I did because you already have your pros and cons. So please use them. That's the idea. And then you choose a presenter from one of the tools, your chosen tool. And then there's some examples that I created. You can watch them. And then there's another create activity where you use the AI generated videos to create your video. And then there's the collaborative videos on Videoland. But there's also a chance for you to interact with the videos that you'll be setting up for us. So we'll be working together on this. The ideal thing, of course, is not to create these videos alone. You're all in teams, but because there's so many different time zones and so on, it's hard to work together. It was fine during COVID because everybody was at home, so it didn't matter where people lived. There was a lot of collaboration, online collaboration, but right now we're back to our lives and it's kind of hard to collaborate. But in the classroom, this is going to be done in teams, not individually. So it's a collaborative process. So let's go on here to the readings. These are the readings that I think you read last week. And I believe that's it. Any further questions, or would you like me to go over any of the slides to clarify anything or any of the tools? Let me know. Questions or comments?
I just
Yes.
can ask another, because the difference between annotate and what was it called? Take notes.
And add
Video
oh,
and-
you mean you're talking about the features
yeah.
in the let me see, is it here? In Videoland.
Yeah.
The different you're talking about, yeah, one is here. You're talking about in the share, annotate. Annotate is the public one.
Okay.
Do you have it open right now?
No, I don't know.
So the other ones, one is private, and there's another one that's view only. View means that they can see everything, but they can't write. If you see that, the only reason you can't write, if it is for the public, is because you're not logged in as a guest, or you're not logged in with your account. So thank you